What? Okay, so today on Dad and Daughters, we're going to be talking about a topic that's important to my youngest daughter, Morgan, and that is fear. Fear. Okay, Morgs, you want to kick it off? Why did you find that this topic is important? Why do you want to talk about it?
Well, sometimes I feel fear. Like how when I want one of you guys to come with me into the dark, because sometimes you're scared of something, and you just, like, there's something scary in your head. You just want it to go away, but you just think that it's like coming out, doing creepy things to you. So that's why I don't really like fear.
Fear. Okay, Maddie, go ahead.
Fear is.
Speak up, man.
I don't like fear a lot because I know it. Like fear is in some stories of the Bible and stuff. It says fear is good because, like, if you had no fear, what would stop you from doing crazy things? And
So having a little bit of fear
it's okay.
is okay. Okay, go ahead.
But one of the reasons I don't like fear is because, like, it makes me scared. Like, I don't really want to be scared of things because that just, like, it's kind of sometimes embarrassing for me when I'm around people. But, like, when I'm around you guys, I'm okay because you will just cheer me up. That's why sometimes I ask Morgan to go somewhere with me also because I don't want to be alone because all the things that are going on in my head, sometimes I can see them, like, I can see them right in front of me.
So I'll tell you a little bit of fear for me. So one of the things that I am fearful about, and this was happening to me just last night, is I struggle with claustrophobia.
What is that?
What is that?
Yeah. So it's like being in a tight space and you can't get up.
I hate that.
You know what I mean?
I won't survive in that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, sometimes people go into machines. They're called MRI machines, where they kind of like check your brain. And when you slide into that, it's so close, you know? And it makes, like, for me, I struggle with that. Okay. Now, outside of that, go ahead.
Is it something like when they like took a picture of my stomach at the hospital? Is it
So that's
something
an
like
X-ray.
that?
Yeah, that was an X-ray. It's similar. Yeah.
It's just that it was bigger.
Yeah. So you talk about fear. So all of us struggle with fear at some point in our lives. Sometimes, well, not sometimes, a lot of times, grown-ups struggle with fear. I got you, Marks. We struggle with fear, and it holds us back from doing things because we think, well, what if I do it? What's going to happen? And because we don't know what's going to happen, it's like, I don't want to do it.
I'm not sure. Like, what if something bad happens to me?
Right.
But you never really know until you try.
Until you try it. And fear, like I said before, fear holds a lot of people back from doing awesome things. Remember when you would, because you're so much of a perfectionist, remember when you would be fearful of messing up?
Yeah, I hate messing up.
Okay, tell me about that.
Because I always want to get something right perfect the first time. I don't really like erasing because I just want, like, to show perfect. And also it gets messy when I erase.
When you erase. Morgan, what are some other times when you've, like, experienced fear?
Oh, sometimes, like, when you're in the dark, you don't really want things like, you don't know, like, if you leave the window open, anyone that's bad comes breaking the window and starts taking you.
Okay. You remember the time when you were learning how to swim? Yeah, right? You see, there was a lot of fear, a lot of crying, yeah, until you jumped. You remember that one time when all your friends came over and everybody was jumping in the pool, and then Morgan, you were like, oh, I'm gonna jump in the pool. You did it, and then you haven't stopped since.
You mean when Shy
When everybody came and you jumped and they were flipping in. And all
Oh,
of
you
that.
mean when I was over there?
Yeah, jumping into the deep side. So, what did you learn? Come on, Maddie.
fear is okay.
It's okay, and then how can you channel it? What can you do to overcome that fear?
By
It's okay. What came to mind? Sometimes you just gotta do
showing,
it.
yeah, showing and stop like even if there's something bad in your head, you can just take it away and then think about the good thoughts.
I love that. I love that thought. Go ahead.
For me, fear is based on what I've heard. Like sometimes I watch shows with ghosts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So like whenever I'm in a dark space, I feel like something's just gonna pop out of my closet or pop out of my door.
As a kid, I used to feel the same way. So we would, so if grandma told us to turn off a light, we would like go to the room real quick, turn off the light and take off running.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Because I'm not allowed to like go in my bunk bed and then turn it off. I just like
And you run away. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like sometimes in the playroom, I do that. So like when I'm alone and you guys are telling me to like go get something or turn off the lights in the playroom, so I just go in there and then I turn off the lights.
And you run out.
Yeah, without closing
and
the door.
I literally just go outside the playroom, get the remote, turn it off, and then just throw it on the baby
That's why
chair.
it's on the. That's why it's on the floor.
You just throw that to everyone.
Yeah, everyone knows that. So sometimes when we're working with friends, like when people are around, that helps us to get over fear. But it's important for us to talk about this, and it's important for us to understand how to work through this, because as you get older, focus, Morgs, as you get older, fear is going to
Go away?
Never does.
It keeps on coming.
So you have to learn how to,
Overcome your fear.
and it starts by doing it.
Try again. If you don't succeed first, just try again.
But how does that impact somebody like you who have, with your personality, where you want to get things perfect the first time? How have you grown from the first time when you started drawing and you realized, oh, I have to use my eraser. I hate this. This is terrible. Like, how have you grown?
Mommy taught me that everybody's not perfect, and it's okay to make mistakes because you learn from them.
Okay. Do you believe that?
Yes, I do, because
Well-
I hear it a lot.
You hear it a lot, but what does that mean to you though?
It me trying again because I actually believe it because I found it out myself. So I was doing something, and then I realized that I got it wrong. So I erased it and tried it again, and then I learned it. So then I'm like, wait, Mommy, didn't you tell me if you don't succeed first, it's okay if you make mistakes, and then the next time you might get it perfect?
Yeah.
And she's like, yes. And I'm like, well, it actually works.
Okay. So it works. Morgs, anytime where you tried something to kind of like work through fear?
Like the time when I first started swimming in the pool when Grandma was in there.
I remember that time.
What about even at gymnastics or something? Anything there?
Well,
Going to school, the first time you went there, you were scared and you had to hold on to
yeah.
Maddie. Yeah. Or you'd hold on to our legs and didn't want to let us go.
yeah, like one time if you guys, like one of the times that you showed me to my new school, and then I'm kind of scared because, like, if you have classmates, you make really, really good friends with them, but then you have to go in another grade and sometimes they might not be there.
Right.
So that's why I kind of, sometimes I feel like I want to stay in my old ones, like stay in an old school.
Right. So yeah, when you went to your new school, I know like having to make, well, I don't even want to say it. How did you overcome, not you, I want to hear Morgan's opinion. When you went to your new class and you started seeing new people, how did you overcome your fear there? What did you do?
I started to know that making friends is good. Not just staying with your old friends. You can make new ones in different places, in school and everywhere.
Good, man.
Mine is a little similar.
Good.
Mommy taught me that you don't just stay stuck on your first friends, like my friend so and so, but you can make new friends. Don't just stay stuck on them when they're not treating you right. Just go outside. You can make new friends that actually love you for you.
Okay. And that's going to be helpful because, again, you're young right now. So as you get older, you're going to encounter a whole host of different people. People who appear to be friendly, some people who are truly friendly, some people who are a good fit for you and your personality, and some people who aren't. You have to be able to work through all of that. And the experiences that you have are great. You capture them. It's kind of like when we go on trips. We go on a trip, you enjoy that trip, right?
I love trips.
But when we go to another place, do we try to recreate that old trip?
No.
What
We
do we
try to
do?
do something new.
Yeah.
Like,
And create new experiences, right?
did we go to the same Savannah 2 times?
We did. But we did something different each time.
I remember the first one we went on.
You guys are like
When
little
there
kids.
was, yeah, we were. I still remember the train when we went on at the same time. That
That's
was
right.
fun.
That was
I love
fun.
the train.
That was fun. You remember the green, because we went there around
Oh,
St.
the Green
Patrick's?
Fountain.
That's right.
Daddy,
Yes, ma'am.
you remember the time that we went on this bus and it was like the Santa one? Where when Maddie got hot chocolate and
Oh,
Yeah, I love that. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
It matches the exact movie.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
What
The
is
movie
it
will come to me again. It'll come to me. But that's the whole point of it.
They're red.
No, it's not.
It's not. But that's the whole point of it all, though. You have experiences with people, you have experiences with things, with places, and you learn to just grow through it. Sometimes it's good for us, sometimes it's not.
But you just have to see how it goes. You just have to try.
You have to try. All right? Does that help, Morgan, talking about this topic for you? Yeah? Is there any other final thoughts you want to say about it? Anything you want to say to the audience out there about FAIR and your
Audience.
growth?
Wow. I don't really think I have any.
And it's okay. It's okay. Maybe it's something that you're continuing to grow through. Maddie, any final thoughts about FAIR?
We can all get through our fear if we just try.
Awesome. With that, that's all I got for today.
Bye.
With dads and daughters. What?
Morgan, what are you doing? Morgan.
You're funny.